All right, today we are diving deep into a really charged conversation about the future of work. And yeah, it's a story about artificial intelligence, but it's really about the deep anxiety it's creating and how two different generations are looking at the exact same problem and seeing completely different ways forward. And honestly, it all kind of boils down to this one single question from our source material. In a world that's being totally reshaped by AI, what is the point of a traditional four-year degree anymore? This one question is creating a massive divide, and today we're going to unpack exactly why. So, where is all this anxiety coming from? Well, the root of it is this single powerful idea: the fear that we are right on the verge of a massive jobs bubble, all thanks to AI and automation. So, what even is a jobs bubble? Well, you can think of it like the housing bubble or the dot-com bubble, but for employment. It's this widespread fear that a ton of the jobs we think of as stable today are about to become obsolete, completely replaced by sophisticated AI. And we're not talking about some distant sci-fi future. The argument is that this is happening right now. Now, what's really wild about this list is just how wide-ranging it is. We're not just talking about blue-collar jobs like truck drivers anymore. This list includes highly skilled white-collar careers. We're talking attorneys, accountants, even doctors. It really suggests that automation isn't just coming for physical tasks. It's coming for cognitive labor, too. So when you're faced with this potential jobs bubble, what do you do? Well, one perspective from our source material offers a very clear, very pragmatic solution. It's a parent's prescription for their kids. Just forget the university and embrace the trades. I mean, you can just feel the urgency in this quote, right? This isn't some gentle suggestion. It's a desperate plea. The belief here is that the jobs of the future, the ones that are going to be automation-proof, at least for a while, are the tangible, skilled trades. Plumbing, electrical work, that kind of thing. And this right here, this breaks down the whole argument perfectly. On one side, you have the traditional university path, which is framed as being super expensive, inefficient, and full of subjects you're probably never going to use again. But on the other side, trade school is presented as this direct, cost-effective route to a tangible skill and, maybe most importantly, a secure job in a really uncertain future. But hold on, the argument isn't just everyone should be a plumber. Take this example of a daughter who dreams of being an actress. The advice wasn't to give up on her dream, not at all. It was to reject the expensive, bloated university system. The idea was to build her a custom, focused curriculum with private classes, so she gets the essential training she needs without all the debt and the required courses she'll never use. See, it's a critique of the institution, not the ambition. Okay, so that advice sounds super practical, right? But here's the thing. It's landing on a younger generation that is feeling, well, anything but optimistic. For them, this isn't some simple choice between two paths. It feels like a full-blown crisis of despair. And this quote just cuts right to the heart of it. There's no nuance here. It's just raw, unfiltered hopelessness. This is the emotional reality for so many young people looking at the economic landscape today. It's not some intellectual exercise for them. It feels like their future is literally being canceled before it even starts. And this feeling, it's not coming out of nowhere. It's like this perfect storm of anxieties. Young people feel like they'll never be able to afford the things their parents had, like owning a home. They're being pushed toward these safe jobs that they find totally uninspiring. And then the biggest one, the very technology that's supposed to create this amazing future, AI, is seen as the exact same force that's destroying the careers they actually want. This brings us to the central paradox of this entire conversation. Is AI a destroyer of worlds, or is it a creator of new possibilities? According to the source, the answer is, confusingly, both. So on the one hand, you have this incredibly stark vision of AI as a destroyer. It's literally called the most dangerous thing man has ever created, almost like a digital weapon with the power to just wipe out entire job sectors and totally disrupt society as we know it. But then, in the very same breath, AI is described as the greatest thing man has ever created. It's seen as this revolutionary tool that can bring lifelong dreams to life, a personal engine for learning that can unlock creativity and potential in ways we couldn't even imagine before. And this quote captures that creative potential perfectly. The argument here is that if you use AI as a tool to guide your own curiosity, you can learn faster, go deeper, and explore things in a way that rivals or maybe even beats a formal education. It's this vision of AI as a personalized, on-demand university for literally anyone. So you've got AI as both the ultimate threat and the ultimate tool. And when you put those two ideas together, what do you get? You get the final, maddening dilemma that's facing the younger generation.
It's the ultimate catch-22.
Let's just walk through this crazy circle for a second because it explains everything. Step 1, a young person feels like the economy is broken and they can't get ahead. Okay. Step 2, they're told, don't worry, AI is the solution, it's the engine of future prosperity. Then, step 3, they realize that the same AI is getting rid of the very career path they were actually passionate about, which leads them right into the trap at step 4. The thing that's supposed to save them is also the thing that's destroying their dream. And that just leaves us with this final hanging question. It's the absolute core of this generational conflict. For one generation, the path forward seems clear. Adapt, be pragmatic, go learn a trade. But for the other, the path is this dizzying, contradictory loop with no clear way out. It's a dilemma with no easy answer, and it really defines the challenge of our time.